Center, have been for 14 years. It's a youth center that opened quite by accident and observation 14 years ago, and it was a part of a community initiative through the Association for Safer Cape Breton Communities in partnership with Regional Housing, Police Service, and a number of other agencies. But it wasn't open as a youth center. It was actually opened as an adult meeting space. And through the observations myself and a couple of really key volunteers at that time, we discovered there was a need, severe food security issues. There were no computers or computer access. There was nowhere for kids to go. And we know from our surveys that there was several hundred kids within 6 blocks, almost 650 kids within 6 blocks of the area. So then we started addressing the after-school issues and food security issues. And then we managed to find some donated decade-old computers. They were actually Y2K computers. And that would help some of the homework problems for our kids. The other issue a lot of our kids have, and our signals boosted up pretty high, is that they don't have access to internet. So we have what we discovered essentially was the collateral damage and effect of poverty. And we've been studying it for 14 years. Yeah.
Do you have a computer at home, or do you like coming here to play on the computer?
I have a phone at home that I like playing on, but I like playing here.
Yeah. Bigger screen, more fun?
No, it's just I like playing with my friends here.
Yeah. Do you have a lot of friends that come here? And what's your favorite thing to do with your friends when you're here?
Play games with them and make forts here.
Did you help make the fort downstairs? Yeah. What do you do in the fort? You just hang out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There
No?
was a lot of stuff in there.
So you had to pull everything out and empty it out?
Yeah.
How many people can you fit in the fort?
Maybe 5?
Yeah. Have you tried to fit more? No?
Or yeah. We had like 11, didn't we?
We had like
11.
13 people in there.
11.
That seems like a lot of people to fit in that little space.
Yeah.
And this was the end of 2008, and the youth center started very much in the beginning of 2009. It evolved into a youth center, and one of the strange things that happened was the folks that lived in the area, there was a level of comfort here now because the police were seen, because again, working as a police officer at the time, were seen as not that bad, because we did have interactions, throughout the whole town, and no more so in this area. But our crime rate actually dropped by well over 75% because the services were seen as integrating and working together as part of a collaborative team. So that was something significant. Another thing they found is that because there was somewhere for the kids to go here, you gotta think daycare has changed dramatically in Nova Scotia the last few years, and they're talking about reducing the cost. Well, $10 a day is not gonna impact a lot of people. Even if it was $10 a day, it doesn't matter, it's too much. It's just not gonna happen. Nobody can afford it. You have $200 a month for groceries. There's no concern over spending $10 a day for your child to go to daycare. So we addressed a lot of issues for children age 4 and up, and it's been integrated and accepted in the community and the community at large. We're actually considered a resource by the school board, by universities, by masters and PhD students who come here to do their theses. That's the breadth, and it's province-wide. We work with other groups that are here. We have a lot of collaborative groups who believe in free, no-fee service to public.
Why don't you start by just tell me what's your name?
My name's Miranda River Star Holly. I am 12 turning 13 in October.
And how old were you when you kind of first started coming here?
I was like 2, 3. I was living up here for 10 years though, and every time they were outside, I was outside playing with them.
Yeah, you just started hanging around with them
Yeah.
anyways.
When I was first coming here, Becca was the first worker. I don't know her last name, but she was working here then, and every single day we'd do something. So like you wouldn't have to come over here and just be sitting there, and you'd be doing something. We'd make slime, we'd do that, and then we'd come outside, we'd play in the poles, whatever.
And what's your favorite part about the youth center?
It's meeting new people and getting to know other people, like as they come up this way. Just even some people that come this way that don't live here, it's really fun learning about new friends, learning about them. It's like a second home, like a second place to go to if you ever needed to talk to them.
Yeah.
Right here. Now, a lot of our kids we have 4 kids here. 3 come to mind because they're very close at hand. One's accepted into a Dal Law. Another one's accepted into, I think it was St. Mary's, or anyway, one of the Halifax universities for social work. Another one's accepted at CBU and NSCC to go through the social work program, and one more is taking a university degree at CBU. I think it's science-based. But that's just some of our kids. A lot of our kids have gone on to work. Our big accomplishment is that they can make it at grade 9 or grade 10 and then grade 12. So we've had 4 of the people we have here are on grants through community services, and they were kids here. A couple of them are in foster care. They've gone through a really rugged life. Most of the kids come through here, and we've employed, through various programs, several hundred people over time. And it's a first job experience. For those who come from a rarefied air, this is an exposure to a reality they didn't know existed. But they're also going to be part of the change makers moving forward. So they're going to take their university degrees, they're going to take their exposure here, and it's shocking how many have gone into new fields after they spent time either volunteering or part of their degree program here.
So if someone was to hand the youth center $100,000 tomorrow, what would it be used for?
Well, that would probably keep us open for 2 or 3 years. It would be used for the part-time staff person we have now, and enhance the volunteers, but largely it'd be used for food and program. At least 70% of that would go strictly into food and programming. And the programming, we access everything, it's free, we write grants for everything, but it goes strictly client-based. We do have to have people here, and that's what we're finding now. We just can't get volunteers. We lost them all due to COVID. We've lost all our students, we've lost all our seniors. COVID stopped it all for 2 years. So now we have, I can't do everything on my own back anymore. And quite honestly, as I said before, I'm exhausted, I'm done. I have my own issues to deal with, health-wise and other. And so, yeah, that's where I am. I have to have the engagement of the community to step up and take my place. I'll certainly work in the background, but I can't carry it anymore.